Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at DWK's Totally Legit recaps of My Little Pony. Specifically, this is going to be his recap of Season 7's Episode 3, A Flurry of Emotions. And if you get the reference, okay, wow, that's actually impressive. That was a bit obscure. Kudos. I will actually make a point to shout out you in the next video if you actually get that, because I don't think anyone will. Am I belaboring the point? Yes, I am. But also, I'd be really impressed if anyone gets the reference off literally just how I said the word emotions. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm doing that. If anyone gets it, I will give them a shout out in the next live stream, because I pre-record these so I wouldn't actually see it and be like a week or 3 later. So yeah, but you know what I mean. Moving on, we're going to be checking out what he's doing here. I don't actually know what this one's about. I see the thumbnail is Twilight, so this is kind of weird. Not a side character for once, which... Is it just me, or have a lot of the episodes been drifting away from the main 6? Oh, I meant the main 6 characters. I was like, oh, they're actually called that because oh. Can we all just pretend I didn't just realize that that was what that meant now? Yeah. I'm actually a little disappointed in myself for that. Moving on. I don't know what's going to happen. Not a surprise there. But I am looking forward to finding out. I'm trying not to predict anything DWK does because it's DWK. When he does something, it be cray-cray. It's a technical term. So let's just jump in and find out what's going on. If you haven't, link below original video. Make sure to hit it up, because DWK is a very good person when it comes to... Okay, I'm not going to say analyze it, because someone explain why he doesn't like that term. Makes sense. Pointing out interesting facets, like a... generally smart person. English major failing to find a synonym for analyst. Oh, I could have called him analyst. Failure. Let's get started. Where's the serious thing? Oh god, he doesn't have the serious tag in there. It's gonna be one of those. Okay, no, never mind. He said,
right, so
what was that just got on her?
Twilight, you gotta help me. An entire class at
Nope.
Ponyville Elementary just came down with Derpy. And Twilight's like, I've never heard of that.
Derpy?
What's it do? Well, it gives you a nasty rash, but it also causes rapid, irreversible brain damage. We've only
it's
got
syphilis.
about 3 hours before all these kids are literally
actually
retarded,
what it is.
and they'll probably be dead by the end of the day. So, go get
wow.
Starlight and make her deal with this. Dude, Twilight, Glimmer's been in Trixie's wagon ever since they made up last week, and the last time I walked by that thing, I almost fucking puke. There's a fog bank of cigarettes, whiskey, and girl jizz for half a mile around that thing.
That's actually impressive.
I'll help the terminally ill children. Never mind what Twilight wanted to do today. She just wanted to go get groceries and then have a bath and a glass of wine. But no, the dying kids
like
had other plans. And Shiny's
yes,
all,
you just
hey,
hate
Twilight,
the dying kids.
How's it been, fam? Oh yeah, this looks like a social call. What the fuck do you guys want? And Candy is like, Twilight, please just take her for a night.
She's literally taking dying kids. You might want to go somewhere else.
4 months. Oh, 4 months, huh? 4 whole months, you poor dears. I haven't gotten any dick since you and those glitter-covered tarts sent me through that fucking mirror.
Which one's the glitter
you
one?
two deal with an entire country's interpersonal squabbles for a day so I can go get laid. And Flurry Heart's like,
Twilight's sister of my father, it is good to see you once more. I can never know true joy or sorrow as a pure being.
I know that's DWK doing the voice, but for some reason, that kind of terrifies the shit out of me. Like, I'm not going to lie. The fact that that's not a voice he's previously shown, and then he just brings it out right now on the little... I was going to say cute, but look at that face. That is the face of pure evil. And then the voice... It sounds like something the Crypt Keeper would use after a certain holiday in April on the 20th. It's more than a little freaky. I was not expecting that.
Can, but would that I could feel the effect affection mortals do, you would be its recipient.
And Tweety's
Run.
like, all right, fine, but only because she's so cute. Who's my favorite demonically tainted little cooch potato? And Candy's like, thanks, bro, we owe you one. Oh, you owe me a lot more than one, bitch. Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Anyway, here's baby food, souls, extra souls, and backup extra souls. Oh, and this is the most important thing of all, her whammy.
What?
What's a whammy? Witchcraft-aided malice mollification implement. It has a
Oh,
few
it's a teddy
charms
bear.
on it that help soothe the rage
I mean, it
of
sounds
the
like just
tormented
standard
spirit.
stuff for a baby
Anyway,
at this point.
Thanks, Twilight. We'll see you tonight. Anyway, so they fuck
I know
off.
what I said, and I
Flurry's
stand by it.
Twilight, play with me.
I suppose we have time for a quick game.
So, the common sense switch is in the
No.
spike position today, and he's all, God damn it, dude, quit fucking around, or Ponyville's gonna have 8 more
Just
retarded
do what
children.
everyone
You want
does.
that to happen because your womb was overcompensating for the fact that it'll never be used? And Twilight's like, oh, Spike, if ignorance
Damn.
is bliss, then being retarded must be fantastic. You know. Fine. God, Jesus
Damn, Spike.
Christ, they never get a fucking break around. So they have to go to the magic supply store to get
Considering
ingredients
the
for a
babies
potion
are all
cure
gonna
the
die
syphilitic
horribly,
children,
and they were
Twizzles
sick.
is like, man, I always
Not the best
forget where
choice.
they keep the powdered manticore scrotum around here. And the royal loin goblin is like,
What the?
Twilight, please, I beseech thee. My developing cerebrum requires stimulation.
so Twilight
I mean,
decides to have
technically,
a
yes, that is
cart
what they
race
need.
to entertain the demon baby, and much like the last cart race
The
we saw in
meme.
this show, it ends in small children almost being killed. I'm just gonna say it right now. Ponies should not be allowed to have carts of any kind. If you want to race, you can just fucking run, and you can carry your
I have no idea why he
groceries in
drew
a
on the
basket
eyebrows,
or
but okay.
whatever. Nothing with wheels. Except Trixie's wagon, and only because I don't think that thing's moving anytime soon other than rocking back and
Oh,
forth.
God, he's not
Princess
even hiding
Purple
that
has to
one.
buy this entire display's worth of voodoo dolls that the devil brat knocked over, and she's like, God damn it, what am I gonna do with all of these? I haven't
Bribes.
used this many
They
voodoo
are
dolls
bribes.
since that time I tried speed dating. Anyway, despite Spike's protests on behalf of these kids' rapidly dwindling IQs, Twilight stops
Don't
to
worry.
hit on Cheerily.
Apparently you live in a
because,
world of
let's
magic where
be
nothing
honest,
makes sense.
Who wouldn't? And she's all, hey, Cheerily, you got any tips for dealing with kids? I'm trying to take care of
Don't
some
take
shit,
them
and
to
this
the place
one's
where
being a
everyone's
huge pain
sick.
in the ass. Twilight, you know you could just get a babysitter, right? I
She is
am
the
the
babysitter.
babysitter. Oh, well, you just don't know what that word means then, do you? And Flurry's like... And Cheeramilf is like, oh, great, I'll just write that entire fucking lesson out again with my fucking mouth because, you know, I've been...
Oh. Oh my. I mean, yeah, the baby wrote something horrible. It's the edit there. No surprise. The fact that in the original one, the baby actually erased the lesson. That's a level of dickishness that fully compensates. Yes, it's now a word. I have said it, and per English rules, it is now existing. I am going to incompensate this entire thing by saying DWK used the right voice for the baby.
Earth Pony who doesn't even have magic, let alone demigod tier alicorn magic. And Twice, oh yeah,
Yep.
God, that really sucks. Yep, magic sure would make this easier. Hint, hint. What are you talking
faces
to me?
they
10 out of
actually
10,
used.
Twilight, 10 out of fucking
Really?
10. Meanwhile, Shiny and Candy are at a mixer hanging.
Really? I mean, I always thought I thought he was just making a joke about that, but it looks like she actually walked out of the canon. Oh well. Also, you notice how they subtly gained youth by not being around a baby? Just pointing it out. Just pointing it out. Yep. Also, that, whatever that is, mostly why? Just why? Orange, multiple shades of blue, and pink red. It's a background character, but this is... Oh, God. There's pain there. There's
Hanging out with
significant
his
pain.
old college roommate and Big Mac's stunt double.
Oh,
Shafthead.
God.
And Shafthead's like, oh my God, look at you, Shiny. You were such a fucking dweeb back in the day. Now you're cooking your buns in the world's hottest oven, bruh. If you guys ever want a wife swap, I'm your guy, man.
Right.
You're not married, dude. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, whatever.
It would be a
right?
one-way deal.
Yo, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna grab us some Jello shots. And Shiny's like, hey,
Go
babe,
somewhere else.
This is fun, right? And Cadance is like,
You're
dear,
dead.
I feel old, and not even in a bad way. Come on, we got the whole night. Let's try to have fun.
Do what everyone
But
else
if
when they
he
get old
refers to
does.
my vagina
Take a nap.
again in any way, I'm tying his cock in a knot. Yeah, okay, you're right. Let's get the fuck out of here. So, Twiggy Ramirez stops at Ponker's place to grab some treats to console the little fillies and colts as they go through the painful intravenous treatment
magic?
for what is now late-stage derpies. Of course,
That
Candy
does look pretty
Jr.
bad.
over here fucks with the baby cakes and trashes the shop, and Purple's like, oh, shit, man, sorry about that.
The
Look,
moment
I'll
you
make it
realize
up to you. I'll
DWK is
get you some of your
downplaying how evil
favorite
that kid
baked
is.
goods as an I'm sorry present. And Pinky's like, oh, okay, I'll just go make those for myself then. Thanks, Twilight. No problem. Love you, bro. So Twice only got 10 minutes to get to the hospital and mix up the cure before the children literally go full retard, and she's booking it like a bat out of hell.
To be fair,
with Spike
Derpy's holding
clinging
up
to
pretty
the
well.
front of the stroller for dear life, and he's like,
Your name's actually Muffins or
Twilight, stop
something.
for a sec. I need to get off this thing. God damn it, Spike. We can't stop her. We'll be too late. But Twilight, it's bouncing and rubbing up against my... oh, gross, Spike. My bad. Also, god damn it, now we know who ate all those pineapples I was saving for pina coladas. You fucking owe me. Anyway, they get to the...
Oh. I know it was supposed to be a milk bottle, but it's the pineapples that got me. Oh God. See, now I'm trying to think in my head, how much pineapple would you need to eat for that? I mean, that's like eating enough to permeate your skin levels. Yes, out of all of that, the pineapple consumption is what got me. I don't know why either.
Hospital with seconds to spare and managed to save these poor bastards from a life of eating glue and crayons. So Twiggy's reading to the kids to distract them from the nausea and possibility of kidney failure, and Flurry's like,
Anti-Twilight, I've cursed this cake with sentience. It knows only pain, just like I do. When
Kill
you
it faster.
ignore me, please
It's a merciful
end
end.
this agony of neglect.
and Purps is all,
Not right now, Flurry.
and Flurry's like,
Standard baby.
so the double
Nothing out
child
of
is
the odd.
overcome
Oh,
by
wow.
the demonic taint left on her soul during its eternal torment at the hands of the old gods.
I think I saw
and
this
Twilight
described
has
in the
to
dressing
do
files
the
once as a demon
unthinkable,
infestation.
Yell at her. And then she's like, oh, wait, this is probably my fault for dragging a magically unstable 1-year-old around on a bunch of errands while simultaneously setting a bad behavioral example and completely ignoring her. Also, now
It's like
that
you're
I
her
think about
parents.
it, I probably shouldn't have brought her into a room full of kids with a contagious disease.
Yeah.
Anyway, Flurry gets all saddy pants, and Twice like, dude, look, I'm sorry I snapped at you, okay? I took on too much responsibility and I got overwhelmed, so I couldn't give you the attention you needed. I fucked up and I'm really sorry.
Welcome to
The
adulthood.
emotions and concerns of the unwoken are but frivolities to me, yet the mind of this nascent mortal prison compels me to forgive your folly. Just give me my
God.
fucking whammy, and we'll call it good.
And so
The whammy is
everything's
definitely
fine.
the
The
best
lesson here
bribe.
is that if your newborn child throws a tantrum and you lose your shit and end up terrorizing her, all you have to do is explain yourself in a calm, logical manner and then apologize. Babies are reasonable people, ladies and gentlemen. So they get home and Shiny and Candy show up and Purps is all,
Even in jest. Even as a joke. I don't think I can let that one stand. Even as a joke, even as an obvious joke about the fact that babies being reasonable and talking to them will solve anything. That's oh God. I can't tell which I'm more disappointed in. The low-hanging fruit he went with on there for the obvious sarcasm, or the fact that that does kind of look like the moral of the story. Also, the fact that the moral of the story is how to handle a baby in a show for kids. Well, they have been proven to be very aware of their audience.
whoa, you guys are back early. And they're like, yeah,
They're
it turns out
old.
we're old and boring now. We kept thinking we were missing out on all the stuff we used to do and the social life we used to have, but it
What's the
turns
social
out we're
life?
just happy being lame and living life as a family. We're
Woo.
dead on the outside,
Hey,
but
lame.
alive on the inside, and that's a hell of a lot better than the other way around. And Twiggly's like, man,
Murder on the
I
outside?
learned
Because,
something
that
too.
kinda looks
Children
like what
may
she was
be
about to do.
demonic monstrosities sometimes, but they're still people, just tiny stupid people. You gotta treat them right and set a good example, and when they fuck up, it's probably more your fault than theirs. Well
At
said,
that age,
Twilight.
actually, yeah, it is,
well
but-
said. Still, I don't think
this
I'm
one's
ever
evil.
gonna have any. Oh, Twilight, you're still young. You could probably
How old is she
find
anyways?
someone. I meant by choice, you fucking bitch.
And that was more disturbing than I intended to watch. I mean, the baby voice, it kind of threw me off at first, and then the jokes about just anything to do with the baby, because from talking reasonably, and like, even as a jest man, no, there's lines you do not cross, and that is, yeah, out of all the things he said, that's the one that gets me. I don't know why either. I'm also distinctly not talking about anything else that might have been moderately... You know, I'm just going to drop this one there. If you know what I'm talking about, you shouldn't, because I'm not talking about anything pineapple related. Okay. I don't think I'll ever look at this pineapple the same way again. I know what the joke was supposed to be. I know what it was actually in the video, but the pineapple comment. Oh, God, why do I keep talking about it? It's not making it better. It's making it actively worse. Yeah. I will point out, though, I like that he actually pointed out Twilight kind of was a massive dick in this episode. Like, not a little dick, not a moderate dick. I mean, oh dear God, you a monster. You fucked up the teacher's board when you have magic, and you could have fixed it on the spot, and you walked out after your problem did that. Like, yeah. Writing horrible slang and swear words on the board, yeah, sure, par for course for a kid. What Twilight did is just downright mean. And then buying the makeup cakes to Pinky, who has to make them for herself, dickish. Again, Twilight has magic. She could fix that because it's magic. They don't have to explain anything. They could probably do it. I just... Every step of the way, Twilight was worse. She brought the baby to the infection ward. And by that, I mean both the school, which is probably contaminated because that's where everyone got it, and to the actual hospital. If anyone was ever wondering if Twilight had finished her character growth and she was now a mature, responsible adult who could do things right, Twilight's taking after Celestia. She has all the power to fix things and make stupid choices. To be fair, I mean, Celestia hasn't gone nearly as bad as some other big goods who have infinite power and then, usually die horribly in a mentor accident, which is almost a meme at this point. Or get stuck on a giant golden throne, but that's something completely different. Yeah, this was actually just a giant episode of, yes, Twilight still has problems. And all the lessons she learned, 1, no. 2, no. I'd say 3, but I think we all know the answer. No pineapples. It's all the same, everyone. If you haven't already, just go hit up the original video. It's pretty screwed up with that baby voice, honestly. But really, it's just something you should hit up if you haven't already. And if you haven't, fix that. I'll give you a second. I lied, I'm not going to. Yeah, there's probably someone who's like, I'm going to go watch it now. Yeah. It's like, fuck, sucks to be you. You didn't realize I'm not actually going to give you a second. I gave you 2 seconds. And however long I just rambled about that. We're not going to count that because reasons. Yes, I am hyped up on caffeine right now. I'm sure nobody got that. Also, yes, I'm usually hyped up on caffeine. Yee! Who needs sleep? All the same, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.